Welcome back to the Dpenomics Academy, where we make economics simple and practical. Today, I'm bringing to you a topic from the theory of inflation. Today, we'll be talking about the Phillips Curve and how it relates to our daily life. Okay, Phillips Curve was invented by Albert Williams Phillips in the 1960s and 70s, and he defined the Phillips Curve as a stable relationship or a stable and inverse relationship between inflation and unemployment. Okay, this is what the Phillips Curve is all about, and he drew the curve like this. The curve is like a demand curve that is sloping downward. Here we have unemployment, and also here we have inflation. Okay, this is the Phillips curve, and on the left-hand side of the Phillips curve, we have low unemployment and high inflation. And also at the right-hand side of the Phillips curve, we have high inflation and low unemployment. Now, what is the Phillips curve talking about? It says the Phillips curve is all about to reduce unemployment would imply increasing inflation and vice versa. So society has to choose between more unemployment and lower price, or high inflation and full unemployment, or sorry, full employment. What the Phillips curve is trying to tell you is, for a society, we have to choose between unemployment, like full unemployment and lower price, or we choose high employment rate and high inflation. Meaning, if you and I have jobs that we're doing, it means businesses will increase their prices because you have a lot of money to spend. So society has to choose this. But modern economists believe that the Phillips curve may work only in the short run. Okay, like in the 1980s, many countries experienced inflation and rising unemployment at the same time. Okay, now like the Phillips curve, we have low employment, high inflation, or high inflation, low unemployment. But in this case, we are having a high rate of inflation and a high rate of unemployment at the same time. And this is what we call stagflation, meaning stagnation and inflation. What is the meaning of this? It means that your income is stagnant, but price of goods and services are rising. Take for instance Nigeria today. Our income, your wages, they are stagnant. They don't increase. But yet, when you go to the market every single day, the prices changes. That is what we mean by stagnation. Okay. Now, real life example or real world example of this is, let me take you back to the Nigerian oil boom between 2000 to early 2010. Okay, during the oil boom, Nigerian economy grew and more jobs were created. People had a lot of money to spend, increase in demand for goods and services, and because of this, businesses rise or increase prices, which led to inflation. Now, this scenario of the Nigerian oil boom between 2000 and early 2010, talks about the left-hand side of the Phillips curve: low unemployment and high inflation. Okay? Now, but when the curve breaks down, that's moving to the right-hand side, using a case study of recession in Nigeria between 2016 to 2020, the COVID-19 period. In 2019, Nigeria entered recession due to falling oil price and mismanagement. Many companies shut down to high unemployment, and the Nigerian currency depreciated, and the cost of imported goods increased, leading to high rate of inflation. This is what the modern economists refer to as stagnation. Recently, in Nigeria between 2024 to 2025, Nigeria inflation rate is over 20%, mainly driven by fuel subsidy removal. And the exchange rate is not stable. Prices of goods and services are rising. Unemployment is also high due to business closure and weak business environment. Now you can see that here, the Phillips curve do not hold again. At this period, this moment, we are having high inflation and high unemployment, just like what the modern economics in 1980 talked about. Now, what is the solution to this? I just have one solution to give, and that is increase in productivity. When there is an increase in productivity, both inflation and unemployment will reduce together. Thank you for watching. You're always welcome to Dpenomics Academy.